Right. So in this lecture, let us see how can we download Eclipse. So before that, what is an Eclipse? Okay, it's a Java editor where we actually write our code. Okay, now the basic theme of this course is automation testing in mobile. For that, you need to write code. So we are choosing Eclipse IDE to as our editor to write the code. Okay, people might be confused. They will be thinking Eclipse as part of some Java or Android software. Of course, it is software, but it's an IDE. It's a Java IDE kind of editor where we actually write our scripting code to run our test cases. So there are other tools in the market as well, like IntelliJ IDE. That is one more tool. Okay, but in this course we will be using Eclipse editor. So you can hit this URL and you will be navigating to the download section of Eclipse, or you can just go back to Google and search for Eclipse edit download. Eclipse download. Okay, the first link which appears on the screen. Right, here you select this one, Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers. Fine. So download this Eclipse. Here there is one tricky part. Which one to download? Either 32 or 64. If you have downloaded Java 64-bit, then go ahead and download 64-bit Eclipse. Or if you have downloaded 32-bit Java in your machine, then download 32-bit Eclipse. But if you try to mismatch both Java and Eclipse bit configurations, then Eclipse will go for toss. It will not open. Like if you download 64-bit Java and if you try to open 32-bit Eclipse, it will not work. Okay, vice versa. So both there should be compatibility between Java version and Eclipse version. Okay, so I think most of the machines you have 64-bit, and if you have downloaded Java 64, go ahead with 64, or stick with 32 for all Java and Eclipse. Okay, but please don't mismatch, because your Eclipse will give some configuration problems. Right, so once you download here, it will be downloaded as a zip package, and when you try to extract it, it will look something like here. Okay, so if you extract the folder, you'll be seeing the variables like this. Fine. Yeah, before that, so if you want to know what machine what bit your machine supports, whether it is 32 or 64-bit machine, you can just right click here and go to the properties. Okay, here it's already displayed. Let me close this. Yeah, here you can see system type. This is 64-bit. Okay, then you can go ahead and download 64-bit Java and Eclipse. There is no harm if you download 32-bit Java and Eclipse in 64-bit. But if your machine is 32 and if you try to download 64, then there is harm. Okay, it will not allow you to download. So just right click on that and click properties. You can see what kind of bit your operating system supports, and based upon that you can work on it. Okay, yeah, let's go back to our Eclipse. So once you unzip this, you will see something like this. Select this .exe file. Okay, once you select, you will see the Eclipse opening like this. But you might be seeing some home page. On the top right, you will say go to workbench. Click on that, you will be navigated to this page. Okay, when you open the first time, you will see the Eclipse tutorials, something like that. For top right, you will have go to workbench icon. Click on that, you will be navigated to the editor page. Okay, that's how you can download and open Eclipse. Here you need not set any environment variables path. It's just like downloading that package, extracting it, and opening the .exe file. That's it. That's all you need to do. But this works only if you have Java configured in your machine. Even if you don't set system variable path also, this Eclipse will not work. You have to make your complete setup ready before you start with Eclipse, because this is completely dependent upon Java. If there is proper Java support in your machine, then only the Eclipse opens. If not, when you try to open this .exe file, you will be prompted with a lot of errors. Fine. So we have completed Eclipse installation as well. Let's go back to our document, extract Eclipse folder and open the .exe file to launch editor. Cool. And now in this Eclipse you need to install Android plugin. Generally we say as ADT. Okay, we need to install Android plugin to this machine. Then only you will be able to detect Android settings when you write related code here. Okay, if you want to run your test cases in Android, that kind of knowledge you have to pass to the Eclipse. That can be done by downloading Android plugin and pointing it to your local Android SDK location. Fine. Now let us see how can we configure Android plugin to this Eclipse. It's very simple. Okay, you just take this link developer.android.com and hit into your browser, or you can just say ADT plugin Eclipse in Google. It will give you the, yeah, this one, installing the Eclipse plugin. Just follow the instructions given in official site in configuring ADT plugin for Eclipse. Yes, even we do the same. Start Eclipse, done. Select help install new software. Okay, let's go back, help install new software, and then click add. Okay, let me click this link and show you. Not required to follow each and every step. Okay, so what all you need to do is click on help, install new software, and copy this link. Okay, copy this entire link. Actually, this link will help us to download that plugin and place it in here. Control V, paste it, and then it will search for that particular link. Select this checkbox and just say next, next. That's it. I already have that plugin in my machine, so there's no point of view in doing it again. Just copy this and paste it here. So once you paste, within few seconds you will be seeing developer tools. Check this checkbox and click on next, next. That's all. So it's calculating requirements and dependencies, and finally you need to restart your machine so that changes will reflect. It will throw you a pop-up saying configuration is done, please restart your Eclipse, so that you will be seeing changes. Okay, oops, I clicked on next, right? So it started checking the dependencies. Yeah, it went to the next page and you can continue with the next. So let me click on cancel for now. Right, so you have configured Eclipse, sorry, you have configured ADT plugin to your Eclipse, but still you have to do, just you have done 50% of work, but you have to make configuration in such a way that this Eclipse, this ADT plugin which you have downloaded has to point to your local SDK location. Okay, and let us see how can we do that in our next lecture. There are few changes you need to make so that ADT plugin will be completely recognized by your Eclipse. If you just download and configure it by clicking on next, that doesn't serve the purpose. Still you need to do few more tweaks. Fine, let's see that in our next lecture. Right, thank you.